Bit better today.
Yeah, it's so nice weather.
I'm not actually riding the bike today. We've stopped. Tom's going to get tyres and found out he's got something else wrong with his bike. That means it works, but he can't change gear. Probably explains why he's been going along so fast. Anyway, yeah, we stopped with Jerry and his family on the couch surfing. We were here last night, and he's kindly said we can stay another night while Tom sorts himself out. So he's sort of a captive audience, and I've been able to make this cup of tea for him. Whether he bloody likes it or not, he's going to have a cup of tea and be filmed. So I'm about to film Jerry having a cup of tea, and Jerry is a complete stranger. He is an Indian guy, but despite the fact that he's from the land of tea, he's a stranger to me, because I thought I knew everybody who was involved with tea, but obviously I don't. So let's film Jerry. We're at Jerry's house. Where are we, Jerry?
We are about 10 minutes from the downtown San Diego east. So it's a straight east of, for example, Coronado Bridge that goes from downtown to the Coronado Island. On the rooftop of our house.
Which is splendid. I mean, there's only one thing that's letting it down, and to be honest, excuse me a moment, Jerry. That's my dirty washing. Anyway, right, back to Jerry. What brings you over here, Jerry?
So when I finished my PhD in University of Toronto, I just applied jobs randomly online, and I got a job in San Diego, working at San Diego Supercomputer Center at that time. And I came back here. It's nice weather, so I stayed on for almost 8-9 years at San Diego Supercomputer Center, and now I work for Sun Microsystems. And when I changed the job, I didn't have to move the place, so I stayed back here.
And did you find your family aren't American, are they? They've come from India.
Yeah, so my wife is also from India, and my both kids are born here. So we are actually quite each different nationalities. So I'm Canadian, and India at that time, even now, doesn't allow kind of dual passports. So I became Canadian, had to give up my Indian passport, and my wife is still Indian, and my 2 kids are American.
How are they coping with the culture? I mean, is it an advantage having multiple cultures, do you think?
Yeah, I mean, it's nice actually. We all our friends are fairly random. No, I have hardly any Indian friends. In our, our friendship is based on friendship rather than. So we have some of the closest friends are actually American. Like my daughter's. What do you call it? Godmother, and they're all from here, so it's nice.
So are you trying with your children to retain some of the Indian culture, or are you just letting them go down the American way, and because that's where they're going to live?
It's very hard because even, let's say, for example, if I happen to quickly bump into, first of all, there is no even language. So the one thing I would like to have them is at least have dual understand my language, because I think it's learning 2 languages actually I think is very advantageous, in the sense it's actually makes you their brain develops and evolves far better trying to translate between the 2 quite drastically different languages. So I'm trying at least to see them. So my kids were there 3 months in India, so my daughter picked up a little bit. Other than that, I mean, we are pretty multicultural in the sense we try any food, or we from Ethiopian to Somalian to Japanese. So we're pretty open. In terms of Indian culture, hopefully, I mean, I'll be happy if my daughter can learn some Indian classical dance or something like that. But
so you're big Bollywood fans?
Not Bollywood in the sense.
Because you're only down the road from Hollywood. You're not far from Hollywood and Bollywood.
Yeah. So it's actually so my state is is called Andhra Pradesh, and we speak a language called Telugu. So we actually have a Tollywood, what we call, and Tollywood actually makes more movies than Hollywood.
Oh wow!
In my language,
Yeah.
so it's not Hindi. So Bollywood makes movies from Hindi or in Hindi.
So I'm learning something now. I didn't know there was a Bollywood, a Hollywood, and a Tollywood.
Yeah, so Tollywood actually makes even more movies.
Yeah, same sort of thing though, with the dancing
same,
and the
it has
singing
like,
and the.
yeah, so it has like a
Ah.
very simple theme, the good guy, bad guy, and
It's just like a western, only.
yeah, it's just like Western.
Only
without-
Eastern.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're finding it easy enough to mix in with the culture
Yeah,
here, and your
yeah.
kids are getting on well at school.
Yeah,
and
they
preschool?
she's can't go to school till 5 years here.
Yeah.
So she went to the like a preschool kind of thing, and yeah, we went quite get along quite well.
And is it your mum or
Yeah, it's-
your mum lives
yeah.
here?
So my mom just came actually just 10 days ago. First time she visiting us.
All right, so
Uh,
she's not staying. She's
Yeah, yeah.
And what she think of it?
She just arrived, so she hasn't actually traveled that much. We just went to the zoo and here and there, but not much yet. So she's enjoying nice weather.
What's this splendid weather, isn't it?
Yeah.
And what made you decide to do couch surfing? I mean, because you've got
Oh, yeah.
you've got two motorcyclists turn up, and you've just gone, yeah, all right,
Yeah.
you can stay with us.
Yeah. So I think, well, I mean, so if you think of it, I mean, I came from a very small village in India, and there was there are no hotels, I'm pretty sure, even now, and there's no concept. So the people travel rarely, and if they travel, they usually stay at other people's place. There is no concept of, staying outside or eating outside or things like that. So I thought it was just absolutely natural. So I myself actually travel quite a bit for business. So
Yeah.
I've been to almost, I don't know, 20, 30 countries, multiple times. For example, I went to England maybe five to six times. I stayed altogether maybe 30, 40 days, 50 days maybe actually, for doing various projects. I was in Australia, Korea, Japan several times.
Wow.
Spain, I was in Barcelona, Greece, Athens. I was in. So traveling is actually quite
Awesome.
Switzerland. So I thought the first thing is staying. I hate eating by myself. Even so, when I travel, if I had to stay in a hotel and eat myself, either I just ignore it or I just bring something home. I just cannot sit. I mean, say I go to a restaurant and all the people with their friends and then I'm here sitting alone and it just doesn't make. So I think it's not just not the fact somebody saves money, but it's just the. I mean,
Sociable.
It's life.
It's mixing with other people.
It's more than money, I think. So I signed up. So also I think I like to. My aim is to travel in Brazil. I haven't done it. I only joined coach surfing like recently, maybe 6, 7. So far I've been just hosting mostly maybe I hosted maybe 20, 30 people
Wow.
so far.
That's quite a
Mostly
few.
lots of kids, students.
Yeah.
Several. Actually, there was one bunch came, about 8 of them. 2 from Norway, 2 from Switzerland, and 4 from Denmark.
Wow,
And
that's a coach trip.
Yeah. So we had a good time. I took them to here and there, and so
Okay.
it's a nice thing.
Excellent, Jerry. That's good news.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's a cup of tea time, isn't it?
Yeah.
So enjoy your cup of tea and thanks for your time. Cheers.
Yeah, thanks.
Bye.
Bye.